Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And here's Evan Nielsen. And he has been fouled there. Oh, he's taken it. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Out towards the flank. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella up at Meccano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alvarez tries to pass it. Real chance! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Goes for a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Alvarez. Looking for options for movement. Llorente. Drilled it. And he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get it through? And he was alert to it. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Hwang Hee-chan out to the right. Fabio Vieira. Internacional looking to pass their way through. Anguissa receives it in a good position here. Muscular approach does pay off here. That has ended up in no man's land. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, super ball! Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Turns back here, probably the best option. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Evan Nielsen. And this is Koke. Fabio Vieira. Anguissa. Martinez. Diego Carlos. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Well read, and the danger is averted. Alvarez. And now the breakaway. Looking for the run. Now it's Alvarez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Fabio Vieira. And here's Evan Nielsen. Look at the space here. Oh, good-looking ball. Martinez. Internacional do have a chance to counter here. And here's Vieira. Tacho was in no mood for any of that. Amrabat. Hwang Hee-chan. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Amrabat. And they can counter here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Boniface is herring after that one. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And it's Fabio Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koke. Here's Llorente. Half an hour played now. Fabio Vieira. Martinez. Boniface. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Martinez. And Upamecano. And he's intervened well there. Llorente. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Llorente. Alvarez. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Evan-Nielsen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Boniface is onto this. He's looking wide, played back in. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's a lovely exchange. And it's Fabio Vieira. Martinez. That's a good ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Boniface. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, this looks sharp. Llorente. Koke. Defending was strong and firm. Now it takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Cambio.
Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Anguissa. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Evan-Nielsen. Looking to play. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Amrabat. And it's Llorente. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's there to get it away. And here's Alvarez. Eva Nilsson. Now this... And the finish! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Fabio Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that has put paid to that. Koke. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it out wide. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the counter is on. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's played in here. Oh, that's well spotted. Rui Silva with the clearance. Now it's Neymar. And it's made its way to him. That's going to go a long way. Out for a throw.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Neymar. 60 minutes played. Llorente has given away a free kick. And that's been won straight back. And that's gone loose. This looks promising. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Passing night. Chance! Superb from Tell! A finish right from the top draw! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Darwin. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Pavard. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Alvarez, big chance! Alvarez is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Alvarez! Grimaldo getting this one clear. It's run loose here. And he's had it nicked away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence, and he welcomes it in. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Internacional with the corner, there first. Tries to get it clear.
Internacional clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. Tries to play it through. Threads one in.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 3.
Alvarez.
Número 18. Número 6.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Entran
Rema cuts it
número
out.
32. Número
Llorente.
27.
And it's
Número
Llorente.
14.
Oh, they could break here.
Número 24.
Knocks it into space. So nearly the perfect ball. He's had it taken off him. Great vision. Now it's Tell. He is through here. Tell. Hoisted it. Gets his head on it. Goal! Internacional! And the comeback is complete. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Internacional get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Aimed beyond the defence. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Amrabat. Now it's Alvarez. Knocks it into space. Anguissa. Anguissa clears. And he's managed to get free. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oyarzabal. Now it's Pasalic. Picked out brilliantly. Now, can they get him away? He can get that clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pacho. Pasalic. Lovely, now then. Grimaldo gets good distance on it. And Pavard. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.